What is up, everybody? It's Dante Walton here. Today I'm going to react to Season 1, Episode 2 of Daredevil Born Again. But before we get things started, be sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe for more content like this coming soon. Yeah, this is the second episode here in like the 2-episode premiere for Daredevil Born Again. First episode I liked a lot, so I'm curious to see how this is going to continue. It ended with Wilson Fisk winning the election for New York mayor, so yeah, I'm really curious to see how like legit politician Wilson Fisk is going to go, and going to see how and when Matt kind of turns back into Daredevil, and how that's going to go with like Wilson Fisk being mayor and he wants to like outlaw vigilantes and all that. So yeah, I'm sure both him, Fisk, and Matt are going to kind of slip into their old ways, you know, even though they kind of vowed not to. But they both said they're going to put them in line if they step out of line. So yeah, let's see what happens this episode. I think that's the actor that plays White Tiger. Rest in peace.
Sir, let me touch up your eye.
Okay, so he's using makeup. I was thinking like, oh wow, he looks pretty good after what happened to his eye. But that makes sense.
We know how to take care of ourselves. We don't need a gun-toting vigilante who wears a skull on his chest, or a man who
Punisher.
dresses in a spider outfit.
Hey, Spider-Man reference.
Or a guy who wears devil horns to save us. No.
This the man? I just can't.
I made you one.
What are you gonna do? Move to Boston?
I feel like they're doing a lot more of like Matt's kind of like selective hearing and like him like focusing in on different things in this show so far. It's pretty cool though.
Hey, buddy, this doesn't concern you.
Hey, you're beating on a guy who can't defend himself.
Yeah. Really? Just letting your buddy get beat up? Okay. Oh no, never mind. That was the guy who was being attacked. Never mind. You can run away. Sorry about that. Yeah, you should run away. That was the other guy. Oh. Damn. Was it worth it?
Do not move.
Whoa. Didn't see that one coming. Is he gonna ask Matt to defend him or something? Okay, a lot just happened there. Okay. So did he just kill a cop? Like an undercover cop? Or I don't know. Maybe just that guy was an undercover cop. Born Again. Nice. I like that. I like this new intro. Oh, for a second I thought I said directed by Michael Cera. Okay. I'll be like, whoa, I didn't expect that.
Daredevil?
I like these interstitials here for like the BB report.
I don't miss him. He's a clown. You know, who needs him?
Now we're knowing how people think about Daredevil. Also makes sense why some people refer Fisk if they don't like vigilantes.
You wonder, did Fiorello LaGuardia sit here? He was a hero of my father's, you know.
What happened to your father again? Oh, showing the bloody knuckles after he mentions his father.
My father, he didn't respect many men, except for LaGuardia. Him standing up to Tammany Hall.
Huh. Basically, you're Tammany Hall, Wilson Fisk. Interesting.
I'm really looking forward to meeting District Attorney Hochberg.
Okay, so there's a different district attorney.
However, Vanessa's resistance to being part of the narrative is hurting you with more traditional voters.
There is like some sort of divide, I feel like, between him and Vanessa.
Here's what's gonna happen, cop killer. You are gonna sign a confession.
Wow. They're really trying to beat a confession at him. So yeah, the guy he killed was probably an undercover cop. Matt's gonna want to take on this case now, himself.
You're the public defender?
No, I'm a defense attorney. I have my own practice.
I didn't call you. How did you get in
You
here?
know they're saying you killed a cop.
And so you the people on the platform never said they were cops. They never said nothing. All I was trying to do was break up a beating.
We'll need to go over it a few more times before the arraignment, but for now, that's all we need to do.
They can't afford you.
Don't worry about that. I'd still like to represent you. You're in good hands, Hector.
Wait, hold up. You're blind.
Trust me, it's not gonna be a problem at all.
What's going on here?
It's that big hole. We'll be around it in like a minute.
What's he about to do?
I'd advise against whatever you do.
Oh, he's gonna be like, I'm the mayor. Why do look at the problems here?
I want you to stop what you're doing and fill that hole. You have the equipment and the manpower.
We're waiting on the permit approval.
Consider it approved.
Got it.
This is probably gonna boost his popularity.
Yes.
He does things his own way.
Remember I told you that I'd get things done. Well, here I am getting them done.
Matt, you take on this case, it's going to look like you're siding against the whole NYPD.
Kirsten, what did I tell you to get you to come over from the DA's office?
You said we take on the hard cases.
And impossible odds work is what we do here. I believe him, Cherry.
He's an ex-cop, so I wonder, like, he probably has some complicated feelings about this.
There's something about his story that doesn't track.
Wait, he's innocent or his story doesn't track?
Both.
Yeah, both can be true.
Dracar Noir, center choice for New York's finest.
NYPD backs us home.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
What?
It's the Hawk.
Hawkbird?
Oh, yeah, the DA.
Given the serious nature of the charges, people ask that the defendant be remanded without bail.
Your Honor, the defense would
People's motion is granted.
Mr. Ayala is a decorated Army veteran. He has no record. He served as a CPA for 15 years. He's a pillar of his community.
He's also accused of killing a New York City police officer. Next case, please.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That was quick.
In good hands, huh?
It's gonna be okay.
Sure, there's gonna be a lot of bias in this trial.
You get me access to him, I give him a straight line to the under 30 demo.
I don't want to see her involved with Fisk.
I'm covering my ass, so you don't post.
Again, I want to know her relation to Ben Urich, and does she know, or is she gonna find out that Fisk is responsible for his death?
Wait, I thought you said you were his guy.
I am. I might have embellished a little bit.
BB. Is that short for something? Beatrice, Betty.
Just BB. I was named for my uncle.
Okay, so that is his niece.
Ben Urich. I knew him. He was a good journalist.
You more than knew him. Wonder if she knows, and she wants to get like revenge somehow, or take him down.
One of my sources at the NYPD tells me that Gallo is now poised to resign. That puts you in a big fat bind. The NYPD's rank and file are planning on standing behind their guy in protest of you, Mr. Mayor. The force is already woefully understaffed, and you've got vigilantes picking up the slack. Just one more question about Mrs. Fisk.
Don't talk about Vanessa.
I'm out of time.
This way, please.
Wonder if he's gonna be mad at Daniel for bringing her in here.
She was not supposed to ask about your wife.
It's okay, Daniel. I have a feeling that this young woman is used to being underestimated.
How we present a curated version of ourselves, like through filters on social media, or masks.
Masks?
Still in the early stages, but I'll make sure to give you a galley copy.
And also, her book is called Live Without Fear. Daredevil's the man without fear. And like mask, both figurative and literal. Interesting. Who's that one guy? Yeah, the right behind this lady. What's up with him?
I love your work.
Is this?
I need help. Are you taking any new clients?
Is this the same guy that was on Wednesday?
I'm sure we can work something out.
Thank you, Julie.
What has this guy done that like?
Could you?
Of course.
That's Fisk, man, right? Whatever his name is. Yeah. Why is he keeping tabs on her? Because they know that she's like with Matt or something.
A classy move, turning up to a police funeral after it's ended. I wonder how it feels for a guy like you to come to a place like this. Are you even capable of feeling guilt or remorse?
I didn't kill Officer Shanahan.
Maybe not him, but plenty of others. So you gave up your criminal empire for what? So you could have less money and less power? Mayor Vance was the mayor of New York in 1874. He served for 1 month. It is my personal mission to make sure that your term is shorter than his. A monster trying to rewrite his legacy. Once a thug, always a thug. See you around, Kingpin.
Actually calling him Kingpin. Yeah, like some people must know, especially like in the police and stuff like that, or like different federal agencies, like how deeply entrenched he is in the criminal underworld.
Does my husband have a chance?
An NYPD cop is dead. And anytime that happens, a big machine gets turned on to try to figure out what went wrong and to punish whoever killed the cop.
Yeah.
Now, if I could just get Hector's suit for court.
Okay, it's on the bed. I can get it together.
No, you two stay on top.
Are you married?
Oh, I thought she let it go in the room.
Hector, he's not the man I married.
White Tiger, yep. He's a vigilante.
Maybe, later I can give you a taste.
Oh.
Check, please.
Do
Do you mind? I don't think he'd call this. It was important.
Take it.
Okay. It's sex.
He'll make it up to you later.
With interest, I promise.
You dog.
We talked for hours and you neglect to tell me that you moonlight as a vigilante.
I wasn't in a suit or wearing my amulet. I had no extra powers. It's not relevant.
Oh, he has like superpowers with the amulet, okay.
You hide your identity. You go out and solve things the way you see fit. We're trying to position this as a one-off event. I find out you're going out at night looking for trouble.
Maybe you can relate, Matt. I don't know.
People are going missing. No one seems to care. It's not like Daredevil's around anymore.
This is a tough case, Hector. Cop is dead. The only way I can win it is if I know every way I can lose it.
I'm resigning my post, effective tonight at midnight. You will need a new police commissioner, and guess what? A lot of new cops as well.
Before you go, just one thing.
What does he better do here?
You're originally from Philadelphia.
That's right.
And you know that cheesesteaks are great in Philly. I think that the best is one I found. It's actually right outside of the city. D'Angelo's in King of Prussia. Mr. Cashman was kind enough to drive down there and pick me one up for lunch.
Aha.
The concept of compromise.
He ain't playing around.
As far as a pay raise for your police force, 0. Overtime minimums, none.
An expanded cadet class.
Yes. That's not happening. So what do you say, Commissioner? Do we have a deal?
How do you expect to stop the vigilante problem then?
No, I'll stay. Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, you have someone that's not on your side, but he's like trying to like push him to be on his side, you know? Threatening him. But I don't know if that's gonna work.
Any man can be swayed by a single piece of paper.
Yeah, he's used to getting things his way.
He thought he could keep that child a secret.
Oh.
Sandwich was disgusting.
And he disrespected the cheesesteak.
It suggests a pattern of behavior that drove Hector Ayala to kill Officer Shanahan on that subway platform.
The proceedings must rest not on my client's clothing, but what happened on the platform that night.
I don't know if the judge is gonna agree with Matt. He seems already a little bit biased. Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God.
Oh.
Okay. People are directed not to discuss or introduce any evidence of Hector Ayala's life as White Tiger or any acts of vigilantism.
This is some bullshit, Jerry.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I know you're the DA, but like, can you talk about the judge like that?
Jails are revolving doors now. Police officers have their hands tied. I feel like nobody's being held accountable, and I'm sick and tired of being afraid.
Again, like I like how they're using the BB report to show like the changing and evolving like opinion of New York, you know, New Yorkers on different issues. You know, it's really smart. The church.
Behold him who takes away the sins of the world.
Has he been back here? I wonder. But he can listen to the masses, like, even like without going inside the church. So I don't know. That's interesting. Is he really gonna follow him to see? I mean, he wouldn't think anything of it. He's like, oh, that guy's blind. How could he be following me? Did he lose him? That's a way to go up the stairs. I've never seen that. Nah, he found him.
I won't be able to make a reservation tonight. I'm meeting a new client. Rain check?
Perfect with him. He's on a stakeout anyways.
These aren't really necessary. Comes with the office.
We appreciate you.
Is the new client gonna be Wilson Fisk? Oh wow.
So?
That's why he was there. Okay. It was probably like some NDA. He wants like extra protection to like. Oh, marriage counseling. Okay.
Until very recently, we ran a complex business. Then Wilson left. Disappeared, really.
I was assaulted by a vigilante. The recovery process, it was quite involved.
He was shot in the face. I mean, come on. You gotta give him some slack. But he did just kind of leave to go on his own mission to Oklahoma to confront
Was
Echo.
it for the best for you, Vanessa?
I think in some ways.
She was talking to Vanessa.
I took over the business. It thrived, and relationship between management and labor was robust and fulfilling for both sides.
But was your husband's absence fulfilling for you personally?
She can talk about Adam, whoever that is.
I was lonely. Then he returns, and I really don't know how I feel about that.
Found him.
All right, I'll meet you there.
You doing this now?
Yeah.
He's at 950 West 185th Street, apartment 30.
Who is? Oh. Yo.
Matt. Hey, I need you to drive to Fort Tryon Park quickly.
Oh, the witness, isn't it? They're gonna try to kill the witness?
My name is Matthew Murdoch.
Don't you hate a crooked cop?
And I know you're scared. But I'm here to help. You can trust me. Thank you. Thank you. Shut the door.
If I go against the cops, it's gonna be really bad for
It is already bad of you.
Yeah.
Shit, they're already here. Nicky, you have about 20 seconds before they bust
Look, man, I don't even know who you are.
You gotta trust him.
I have a guy in Fort Tryon Park. He's gonna find you. He's gonna get you safe.
NYPD, open up!
How's it gonna be like when they open the door and Matt's right there? It's like, uh-oh. I feel like your guy's about to get whooped.
You're the lawyer. If you're looking for the man Hector Ayala saved on the subway platform, sadly, he's no longer here. Move.
Oh, whoa. What's that tattoo in his arm? It's like a skull.
I'm visually impaired. I'd love to help.
Wait, you can't kill the lawyer. That's gonna be super suspicious. I mean, it's already gonna be suspicious if the lead witness is dead, but maybe they truly don't care, man. Oh, blood was drawn. You don't want to awaken the sight of Matt. Trust me, it's not gonna be good for you guys.
He's a lawyer. Don't do it. No, don't do this. Don't do this. You don't want to do this.
Yep. Yeah, did it for yourself. I let the way music just cut. And what are you gonna say? Oh, we tried to kill the lawyer and then he beat us up. And who's gonna believe that the blind lawyer did this to you? Oh, yo. That's pretty brutal. But I feel no sympathy for them. The cracked lens on his glasses is so cool. Feels like such a comic book shot. Get free, I'm gonna get free right into the sun. Okay. All right, so that was episode 2 of Daredevil Born Again. Yeah, I'm really liking this show. Yeah, and I did see in the credits Hunter Doohan. I'm pretty sure that's the same guy that I was thinking of from Wednesdays. I'm curious about how his character is. I wonder if he's the artist guy who like made that mural. The guy who came up to Heather like in the book signing, saying that he wants to be like her new client and all that because like he really needs it. So probably another, I guess, mentally disturbed person, but at least he wants help. You know, he's looking for help. It'll be if that is like the same guy and he's like some sort of vigilante too or something. It's gonna be an interesting parallel to Dex because like he had previously gone through therapy and after he stopped taking the advice that his therapist gave and like he like fully snapped and became like evil after like trying to seek the approval of Wilson Fisk and all that. So curious how that goes, but yeah, I like this new case that Matt's taken on. We see a lot more. Well, the original show had a lot of stuff with like his life as a lawyer, but I feel like this one is more focused on that because he gave up being Daredevil. But we see here after he beats up those 2 cops, he like let out that scream. Yeah, they woke that side of him again. So I know he wasn't dressed in the costume, but he was basically Daredevil there in that scene. So yeah. Thing I'm really worried about is for Heather. We see she's like the couples therapist for Vanessa and Wilson Fisk. If Wilson doesn't already know, but if he does find out that she's dating Matt, he's gonna have her killed or something. Like, oh, he's gonna be paranoid that like she's feeding him information or something like that. But or if she actually does do that, then like for sure like she's gonna get killed. But man, I worry about that because then there'll be another person that Matt's close to that gets killed, and he'll feel like the blood is on his hands again, and who knows what he'll do. We saw how he like snapped after Foggy got killed, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the show. Like, I wonder if this like case with Hector Ayala, which is really interesting by the way, is going to continue through like the course of the season, or if it's going to be like multiple different type of cases. Curious to see how that's going to work. If it's going to be more episodic that way or not, but yeah. Because the Netflix show definitely seemed more serialized, like it's one big story across the whole season. So yeah, I'm curious. But yeah, they're really going for like this whole theme of like what it means to be a vigilante, with the introduction of White Tiger as like a new vigilante character, and also like kind of the corruption in the police force, and corruption in like the mayor's office. Interesting how like Wilson Fisk talked about how his father looked up to LaGuardia and how he stood up to Tammany Hall, like the political machines and like these like crime bosses that get like tied into politics and all that. And that's basically what Fisk is. So just showing again like his father wouldn't approve of how he was now, just like how he didn't approve of him as a kid. Showing more like the disconnect. And I loved how they showed his bloody knuckles after he talked about his dad, knowing that he beat his dad to death. Granted, it was with a hammer, but still, it was nice symbolism there. Yeah, man, Wilson Fisk is still a scary man. Like he says like he wants to be no gray area for like the business, but he's still doing crooked stuff as the mayor, like basically threatening the police commissioner into like, or like blackmailing him or whatever he's trying to do there, into like not quitting, trying to get like him and the police force in line by not giving any of the things they asked for, including not even increasing the cadet class. So he doesn't want more. Wouldn't he want more officers on the street? You know, he is like, if he's all against vigilantes, if there's like more of a police presence, then wouldn't there be like less need for the vigilantes and all that, or more people to try to take down the vigilantes? But I guess he just wants things done his way, you know. So yeah, but really interesting 2-episode premiere here. I'm curious to see what's going to come about of Matt now. Is he going to if he's gonna embrace the Daredevil thing again. If he is, he's gonna get like another new suit. He seems like he always gets a new suit. Like what happened to the yellow and red suit that he got in She-Hulk? Again, I like the full red suit better, but yeah, like the one he started off the show with looked pretty cool in my opinion. So maybe we'll go back to that one. Even with like the one horn missing, that could be like a cool look, honestly. But yeah, leave any thoughts you had on this episode and my reaction in the comments down below, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye.